everybody? Welcome to another So Tell Us Time. We are so excited to be here with you today. Obviously, you can see I am in my home office, and I have upgraded my home office. I had to, because the crap that came out last time with our last two podcasts where we couldn't do video and even the audio wasn't that great just was unacceptable. Not happy about it. In fact, we're still doing some more upgrades because Troy is obviously at our studio and office over in Gilbert, and I am here at home in Queen Creek at my office because you can see I've got my mighty back brace on. Makes me feel nice and slim, that's for sure. This thing is tight. So back surgery went really well. I'm doing awesome. Just a quick update. I lived for the last 3 years. I had back surgery almost 3 years ago, and it failed a week after back surgery, and I have been living in pain. Nerve pain. If you have nerve pain, you know what I'm talking about. It shot down my leg, constant, had back pain. And I didn't actually realize how much pain I was in until I had this surgery. I woke up from them cutting me in the front, half my stomach open, pulling everything out of the way, going in there, taking the disc out, putting in a cage with a cadaver bone to grow and fuse, and all of that. I mean, it was a pretty major surgery. And with all of that, I woke up from surgery already instantly feeling amazing. Absolutely amazing. I mean, that's incredible to go through that, have your body go through that, and yet feel better than you have felt for the last 3 years, the moment I woke up. So that was awesome. But we are up and running again, and we are getting the show even better. And just like when we first started the podcast, now that I have to be here at the house for quite a while, I am going to continue to upgrade our game, our podcast game, so that Troy sounds great and looks great, and I sound great and look great, and we're going to keep bringing it at you. So, okay, today we are going to be talking about something really important. Troy was recently at an event, and he ran into several. I mean, it was an awesome event. If you follow us on social media, especially Instagram, we definitely did a bunch of stories on it. Troy got up on stage and he crushed it. I mean, he was in front of hundreds and hundreds of people. The video was incredible. I wasn't there. Luckily, Nick and Ron were there to help him out, because after he got up and did his big presentation on main stage, then they went back to the booth, and the booth from that point on was just bombarded. I mean, it was phenomenal. Yeah. Troy is the man. I mean, really, the thing that's awesome about Troy is he straight up told him, look, we have a consulting business, and I'm not just one of those guys that flies in, speaks, and then bounces out right after. I'm going to be here all week, and I want you to come and talk to me. Ask me questions. I will consult with you on your business. It's not just all about So Tell Us and reviews, video reviews, reputation, web chat, referrals, and special offers, generating leads. We help businesses every single day. That's the point of this podcast. And Troy, I mean, I saw the videos. It was crazy. You guys were bombarded. At one point, I thought you were being attacked because there was like 200 or 300 people surrounding you. You were backed against a wall, and some guy was there doing something with you. I don't even know what it was, but looked intense.
Yeah, it was a blast. And like I said, I told everybody, hey, come up and talk to me, anytime during this week. I said, I don't care if I'm in the gym working out, on the elliptical, come talk to me. If I'm eating dinner, come talk to me. And they did. They definitely did, which was awesome. I got to spend just hours upon hours upon hours, hanging out with business owners and helping them with their business. I remember they had a VIP party, and they'd asked me to come as one of the speakers and spend time there. So again, people could hang out and pick my brain. And it took me an hour to go. I didn't even get into the party. Like, I was outside the party trying to walk into the party, and it took me like an hour to get, 30 feet to the door to get into the party. So, but like I said, it was a blast. We had so much fun. That's
awesome. That's amazing. Well, one thing that came out of that spurred this podcast was talking about and talking to all of these people who, some of them were just barely getting started. I mean, one guy you told me about raised his hand. They said, well, who's the newest business here? He raised his hand and he said, well, I have my very first job on Monday. And it was like a Saturday or something like that, right? And
yeah, exactly. He was like -5 days before his business started.
Yeah. So, I mean, now most of the people there were veterans, but there was a lot of new people and, very new to the industry people or just getting started and everything. And so one thing that he kept getting over and over and over again, and what came to his mind was, don't put your cart before the horse. See, the thing is that in business, especially just getting started, often we feel like we're so far behind. And even in our business, even in a veteran business, right? Like years into the business, 20 years into the business, I don't think anybody ever feels fully caught up on everything they could. And so, especially with these new people too, the theme that kept coming up was just like, Troy's like, man, you guys are putting your cart before your horse. Because in business, we feel like we're never caught up. So we're trying to do everything all at once when it comes to like automation and marketing and all the different things, aspects of the business. I mean, employees, it's crazy. Equipment. I mean, I've seen, and we've consulted with a lot of businesses over the years where somebody doesn't even have jobs yet, and they're going out and they're trying to hire people on. They're trying to get more trucks, let's say like our carpet cleaners, more vans. They're getting truck mounted equipment put in. They are spending so much money, and yet they don't even have the jobs, let alone the leads coming in first. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, is putting the cart before the horse. Troy, let's dive in.
Yeah. So like you said, Trevor, one of the things that spurred this was I had several business owners coming up to me and they're like, okay, like I'm ready to go. I want to grow my business. I want to like do all these things that you taught me. And so, what do I need to do first? Like, do I need to buy this or that, or do I need to do this? or do I just need to do it all? And it's like, whoa, hold on. Calm down. And in fact, I was talking to one of them and they're like, yeah, I don't want to make the mistake that my friend made. He came to an event like this and there was a trade show and he went through and he literally bought everything at the trade show.
Which is common. That happens.
Yeah. Every piece of software, he bought it. CRM, automated billing system, online quoting system, everything you could think of. He bought it. And he actually was spending, when he figured it all out, his buddy was spending $3,000 a month on services that he bought at this event. The problem was the guy had no jobs. Like, he had no leads. He was brand new business, and he strapped his business with $3,000 a month in bills.
Holy cow.
With nothing coming in, right? And so literally they had a sweet CRM, but they had no clients to put in it.
Yeah.
They had like an online bidding system that would like do automated bidding, which is awesome. And you need that in your business. But again, they had no clients, no leads, no traffic coming to their website. So no one was going to use the bidding system, right? To get their instant quote. They had a system that would like manage taking before and after photos and automatically upload it to their website and things like that. But they had no jobs. So there were no before and after photos. Like they had everything in the world that you would need if you were a like up and running, successful business.
Yeah, which is awesome. And a lot of our up and running businesses don't even have a lot of that, right?
Yeah. So I'm not saying they don't need, like you don't need it.
Yeah.
You do need it.
Right.
But the problem was you need to just make sure you're doing it at the right time. Right. You don't want to put your cart before the horse. Meaning that, if you think of a successful business as a roadmap, you can't go to every location all at once. You have to go from one point to the next point to the next point to the next point. Now if you had unlimited funds and all these things and employees and maybe you could just launch everything all at once, but most businesses can't do that. So you got to build your roadmap of where you want to go, and so the question is, where do you start?
Right. That's
the biggest thing. Right. And so we're going to give you guys some really good examples of what should be the first points on your roadmap to success. And some of you will have already done these things, and that's great. You just keep listening for the point that you need to move forward on. So first and foremost, you need to focus on your online presence. Mm-hmm. I talked to several brand new business owners there, and I'm like, okay, do you have a website for your business? No. All right. Do you have a Google My Business listing?
Right.
No. Do you have social media sites set up for your business? No. Okay. Well, then you're obviously not getting any reviews for your business either. No. Okay.
Right.
Online presence first.
Yeah.
Right. get a website, do your Google My Business listing, get your social media site set up, start getting reviews for the business, have everything ready to go so that when you actually talk to someone, a potential lead, you have something somewhere to send them to, right? And some way to show them that you're a good business.
Well, and let me even add to that too, because there's a caveat to that, and that is 100% exactly true. The only caveat to that is, like, we have had so many times where people come in and sit in our conference room and we go through their business and they're looking to grow, right?
Yep.
And they're coming to us saying, I sell this online, or, they've got products. These are small businesses that just are looking to double, and they could easily double, and we help them do it without even paying us a penny or except for consulting fees, obviously. But they come in and they've got these products or these things that they sell online, and they're like, I want an e-commerce website, and I want to sell a whole bunch online, but I really don't have enough like budget for marketing at this time. And so we tell them, listen, an e-commerce website, that's going to cost you thousands of dollars, right? Yeah. Thousands of dollars. And it's going to cost you $150 a month minimum to run that website. And so we tell them, look, you could sell on Pinterest and your social media sites, Instagram, all of that. And you could build your business and build your brand before ever getting the website. Because again, that's putting the horse or the cart before the horse, right?
Yeah,
so that's
absolutely.
The only caveat. I just want to make sure for our people who do like online sales, things like that, who don't have social media, because you did mention social media, that don't have a social media presence and are thinking, I'm going to go, and I've talked to website companies and I'm going to go get a website built. That's probably not the place to start, right?
Exactly. You're absolutely right. These are the starting points, but not necessarily what you have to do right in the beginning. Like you said, you may, just need social media sites to get you going, and you don't need a website right now. Or maybe you need a simple website, not an e-commerce website, right? You got to choose wisely, and you got to look at what you really need now, right? Because we can't afford what we need down the road.
That's why you listen to our podcast. We help you with these things. Free consulting.
Exactly. Absolutely. All right. So the next thing is like a CRM, right? Somewhere where you can manage your customer data. Where are you going to put your clients' information and your clients' leads? Sure, you could put them in a spreadsheet and you could keep it there and you could manage it that way, or you could write it in a notebook, and that's going to get you so far. But at some point, you're going to need some place to put that information, to store it. So a CRM is a good option towards the beginning of your business. Now, that doesn't mean you need a CRM that's $250 a month. Right? You could use a free CRM. You could use one that's $10 or $15 a month. Something with simple features where you can basically store your contact information for your clients. Maybe do some email marketing so that you can send out emails to your clients about special offers that you've got going on. Or just communicate with your clients. Maybe a lead pipeline, meaning that as leads come in, you can kind of move them through a pipeline of stages so that you know who you should be contacting, who you've already contacted. Right. And then maybe some invoicing where you can create an invoice and send it out to a customer, and then you can mark whether that invoice is paid, right? That's a simple CRM. But it's a great way to automate your business as far as like controlling the data and knowing what's going on in the business. Now, there's a lot of additional things that you could do in a CRM, but we're talking about the basics.
Yes.
Right? Now, the next thing would be marketing. Now that you've got a CRM or some place to put your contacts and your leads, you need to get leads, right? So, because you're never going to grow the business without leads. So this can be as simple as adding web forms on your website that people can fill out. It can be special offers that you're putting out there, so that could be either digital special offers, that could be mailers that you're sending out, that could be door hangers, right? But you're driving them back to like a web form on your website where you can capture their information, get them into your CRM. It could be web chat that you put on your website. Yeah. So that visitors can reach out to you, get a quote from you right away, and you can capture their information. If you're getting a little more advanced, you have a little bit of bigger budget, it could be Google ads, Facebook ads, right? So you could move into that part of it. Again, you're trying to figure out how to drive leads into the business so that you can grow. And then it could be referral partners, right? So that might be another one, is a place to, working with your referral partners, getting them to refer you over to, business over to you and doing that. But you've got to figure out the marketing, because a lot of times, and Trevor and I have seen this so many times, people want to put automation in place. They want to put, like all of these crazy things in place, but they don't even have the leads coming in the door yet.
Right.
So what you need to ask yourself is, if I'm putting this automation in place, is anybody going to utilize it right now? The way my business is right now, do I have anybody to put into that automation? Like if I build an amazing sales pipeline, with opportunities and emails and text message marketing and all that, do I have anybody to send into it right now?
Right.
If not, then maybe you're putting the cart before the horse.
Yep.
Another thing is, once you get that marketing in place, then sure, you can look at more advanced features in a CRM. You could look at, billing, where the billing is done through your CRM. You could do text message marketing. You could do automated emails and text message campaigns, where you have like months and months worth of marketing going out to prospects and to new customers. You could have task management, where, it's telling your team what to do and when to do it. You could do referral partner tracking. If you've got a lot of referral partners, you built up a great network and they're all referring people into you. Referral partner tracking would be another great thing. But again, you don't need these features
Right.
until you've got the leads coming in the door.
Well, and let me jump in right there too, because thinking about the automation portion of it, I mean, we didn't create an automated sales pipeline until I don't even know. I mean, we were growing really well and we were really big, and we had, and I guess I shouldn't say that. We had little, it grew with us basically.
Yes.
But I would say the robust and very profitable pipeline that we have now was just recently put in 5 years ago in place. Now, prior to that, we did have the way that we tracked, the way that we communicated, the way that we did, but it wasn't as amazing as it is now. So remember, it's all about getting started. And I don't even care if you're getting started with, because you've only got a couple customers, a spreadsheet or something.
Yeah.
But literally you have to track it. And then as you grow, you can have your, processes grow with you. And then eventually 20 years into it, like we are, you can have a fully automated and robust. And if you do it like this, you actually won't, well, I shouldn't say. I say you won't feel like you're behind, but you do. You always feel like you're behind. You can always improve. Like I already know there are things in our sales pipeline that if once Troy and I have just a little bit more time, right? Because we all need a little more time. Our number will increase from 80%, 85% close rates to, gosh darn, I think we can really jump that up closer to 90 something percent, mid 90s. And of course our numbers, people go, what? You have an 80% close rate? We crush it. But guys, we're 20 years into the business. We've done so much over the years. We're the experts. And you should expect that we have an awesome system and an awesome process. That's what you should be expecting from us, because you're listening to us. Don't take advice from people who aren't doing what they talk about, right? So anyways, just so you guys know, just so you get that, because I don't want you to feel pressure like, oh crap, or anything like that.
No, absolutely. And you just covered the last part there, Trevor, which was the automated, automated billing, automated marketing, automated sales pipeline. Yeah. All of those automations are great, and you will get to that point, but before you automate it, you got to make sure it works, right? You've got to go through the work. You've got to build the system. You've got to test it. You got to prove it. And then you spend the time and money on automating it. Yep. So again, not putting that cart before the horse. You got to know it works before you're going to automate the crap out of it.
That's right.
All right. So anything else you wanted to add, Trevor, before we get to the homework?
Just again, to reassure you all, like we've done this, we've been there. I remember back when we pre-built 360 carpet cleaning websites, templates way back in the day, like 18 years ago or something. Instead of going and saying, hey, let's see how this event goes and selling people, we said, no, let's go build it and make it like super simple and super easy for these people to take action with it. And so I feel like, somebody could say, well, pre-building websites for 360 people. That's an assumption. That's a putting the cart before the horse. But no, actually it's not. It was that we decided, hey, we've got this, mode of transportation and we're going to get people on board with us. We've got the train. We're going to get the people on the train. We know where the train station is. We just got to get them, put them on. So that's the point, is do the prep work, do the hard work now to reap the benefits down the road. And then, like us, you'll be 20 years into it and have a crazy success and stability. That's what I really love about our business, is the stability. If you look at it, guys, this is my second back surgery in 3 years. I mean, I'm down, I was out. Troy, the company still runs. They're still doing events. We've got salespeople. We've got fulfillment people, success coaches. We've got our designers, our programmers. We've built this up over 20 years, and it is a solid, like we talk about in the past, bulletproof business. That doesn't mean that, anything could happen, right? But to a degree, we've built a good bulletproof business, and that's our goal with Sotellus Time, is to help you guys get to that point. Okay, let's jump into the homework. So this week, you're going to look at your business and decide, where are you going to, start working towards the next point? Where are you at in the map? Your roadmap, right? We're all on this roadmap. Where are you at? Some are at the beginning, some are halfway through, a few miles in, whatever. Where are you at on your roadmap? And then how can you implement the things that we talked about today in order to help improve your business, right? Maybe you're at the automation point. Maybe you're at the spreadsheet point. Maybe you're at the one-man show with all the hats, right? We've been there. We've done that. Maybe you've got a big business, but now it's time to really jump in and dive in and spend the big budget on the marketing, spend the big budget on the right kind of systems and programs and automation. So look at it, figure it out, and move forward. Thanks so much, guys. We love it. We love Sotellus Time. That's why even if we had to, last 2 episodes, put out kind of a crappy audio, no video, unfortunately. Sorry, YouTubers. We love you. If you're on YouTube, you get to see my sweet brace. Yeah. So it's my newest accessory, not made by Knight Rider Jewelry like everything else I wear. But I was just thinking, I'm like, man, I got to figure out how to put something sweet on this. Do like a wrap on my brace, because just this white ugly wrap. Get on to YouTube, check out Sotellus, look us up, or Sotellus Time, either one, you're going to find us. And check out our videos. We will catch you guys on the next episode of Sotellus Time.